afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Hello, hello. And hey, do you remember in the beginning you look forward to doing everything with your partner? Everything, right? And today's episode, we're going to get you back to that, where you look forward to doing everything with them again. So, my name is Savanh. Again, this is my beautiful wife, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing today?
Yeah, so this is a really, so Monday is Relationship Day, and we're going back to our original series that we ran last week, the 10 Secrets to on how to have a good marriage, and this is episode 3. And today is it's a very fun topic because it's something that I'm not very used to, right? Why? Because I'm a pretty serious and intense person, but I've lightened up a lot, and with the help of my beautiful wife here, business partner, and I have learned to enjoy life more, learned to enjoy my business, learned to enjoy pretty much about anything and everything right now. So the topic of today is how to have fun and be playful with each other, which is very, very important in a marriage. So, right? Am I correct here? If are you in a relationship where it was fun in the beginning and you were playful and everything was pretty light, and then all of a sudden it gets heavy and serious and intense, and you're like, where did the love, where did the fun go, right? And we want to bring you back to that. We want to bring you back. Do you remember when you were a kid? What would you do if you walked down the street and you saw this puddle of water? What would you do as a kid? You would bam, jump right into it, step into 2 feet, right?
Yes.
And then somewhere along the line you get older, and then you see the same puddle, and you walk around it. But at the same time, when you walk around it, you kind of moan and grumpy and everything, walking around that puddle of water. How can we get back to being kids again?
Yes.
Right? Why, how can we recondition ourselves to be that inner child where you walk in a room, you're like, woo, and it just doesn't make, you don't know where it came from, but it's just like, woo, and why not, right? Why not be like that instead of being a boring adult? So, we're going to share with you a couple of tips, but baby, what do you think about fun and playfulness in a relationship?
I definitely enjoy him a lot more because he's much more playful. You still have his intense side. I mean, there's still time that he's going to be very intensive.
Gotta break through, right? Gotta break through.
Got a lot of things to do, But after work, he tends to be a little bit more loosened up. And right now, even though we are aware of it and we're working towards it, just like you, again, he has like 40-some years of intensity in his body. And right now, obviously, we're training both of us to be more playful because, again, when you're more playful, when you're in a positive mindset, a lot of good actually come up from it than just, even if you're intense, right? I think intensity is great, but I think playfulness, being happy, being in a positive mindset is actually very, very important, whether you're running your life, running your business, running your children, because, I mean, raise your hand, would you like a grumpy kid, right?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I don't, would you love a kid that crying all the time when you are checking out at the aisle?
Yes.
No, right? So what about us? I mean, as an adult, do you really prefer somebody to be more playful? Or do you want somebody to be like, strict as like, yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do this, we got to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Too
so
tight.
comment below and let us know, which one would you prefer to be?
Yes. And if this series resonates with you, please, like this page and comment as well as share, right? And, invite people to come watch this channel, our page with us here as we go live every single day,
yes.
Right? And we also have a ton of recordings that we will be uploading to our page here as well. And really, the whole point is really to impact your life, to add value. We are here to serve you. Yes. We are here to do whatever it takes to share with you. And the things that we share with you, I just want to express again, this is not theory. We share things that happen in our lives. We share things that happened with our lives in the past, how we have evolved, how we have transformed, and ultimately how we have changed and implement some of the things that we are doing today. And we share with you things that are live, right now as well as past, and how we're moving towards the future. So we're going to be sharing, live stories for sure. And really, playfulness is such a huge part of our lives now because it's like, you just get a lot of things done. Ken Blanchard said it the best, right? Happy people equals happy results. Mm-hmm. And, it's phenomenal, right? And and since I made the shift, ultimately, to be a much more happier person, then, it seems like everything else in my life it gets happy results. My family time with my beautiful wife, my business, my every aspect, everybody, it just seems a lot more enjoyable to be around me. My employees, other family members, it's like, and I affect, right? Especially if you're a leader in your community, your company, and even in your family, right? If you're a leader where people look up to you, when you start shifting and changing and be happier, somehow everybody around you becomes happier. It's an amazing thing. So we have 2 tips for you, and we'll share really a live story that recently just happened to us. But the first tip was get out of your comfort zone. Yes. Get outside of your comfort zone. And we just came back from Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and
Mexico.
Yes, and Phyllis does not like swimming. You'll see a series on YouTube that we'll upload. So she does not, she doesn't know how to swim. It's not that she doesn't like swimming. She actually enjoys it. She just didn't know how. And talk about getting out of your comfort zone, right? She doesn't go, she doesn't get into, I was joking on the video. It's like she doesn't, go swimming in the pool. She barely jumped in our hot tub bathtub at home, but she decides to plunge right into a river that's 72 degrees, that you have to swim 45 minutes in underground caves and tunnels and things like that. It was beautiful, but, even though she had a life jacket on, she still felt really uncomfortable, right, because she doesn't know how to swim.
Yes.
So, but I just saw her really get out of her comfort zone there. Yep. And then, a few minutes into it, probably about 5, to 10 minutes into it, I just started seeing her having a lot more fun. And that's really, going from worrying or, stress at that, first 5-10 minutes or whatever she was going through, the feeling she was going through, to really having a lot of fun with it and really letting go, right? Getting out of your comfort zone is really letting go. And learning how to enjoy life and learn how to enjoy the moment and learning how to not judge even yourself.
Yep.
And really let go like you are a child. Going to, UPW, for example, when we first went to the very first time, right? I was really outside of my element, right, in the first few hours. But you just kind of have to unleash yourself a little bit because the environment is so happy and so much fun that I had to get out of my comfort zone in order for me to take in the things that we were learning that day. So, baby?
Yeah, I think, getting out of your comfort zone, at the very beginning, it will be a struggle because, you're not used to that environment. Even just talking about just being happy, you'll feel freaked out just to be happy all the time because people will be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you happy all the time? But just like what he said about the water, where I say, hey, just give me some time, let me get comfortable with it, get used to it, and really believe that, I'm not going to drown, then I'm going to start having a lot of fun. And I think it's the same thing with, with life. Just get out of your comfort zone. Again, if happiness is where you need to go, happiness is where you want to be ultimately, then, then even though it's uncomfortable, just keep trying, baby steps. I'm not asking you to be amazingly happy every single day right now, but just a little bit, just chip it away a little bit by a little bit. But the first thing is you have to choose to be happy, right? You just have to be able to get out of that comfort zone, which is stress and frustration and, control, right? And just let go, just let go so that you can truly enjoy what you're missing out of.
Yes, most definitely. And then my second tip is, as a couple, it's very, very important to do if you want to, add more fun and playfulness into your marriage and your relationship, outside of getting, really, getting outside of your comfort zone, but create a bucket list together, right? Create a list of, not just a bucket list to like, I want to travel here. I'm not talking about that. A bucket list of fun, right? A bucket list of fun things, right? That that also support that whole getting out of your comfort zone, right? Mm-hmm. Like, she doesn't, obviously she doesn't know how to swim. She's learning how to swim now, but things like, why not put on a bucket list to go snorkeling? Or put on a bucket list, which we did, and then put on a bucket list, maybe one day I'll take her scuba diving, right? Scuba dive, it's huge. Talk about getting out of your comfort zone. Now she's swimming, to the bottom of the ocean. Or we were at the resort we were at, where these guys put on these helmets and actually went walking underwater. I mean, it
was kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, to see, right? We haven't done that. We're going to put that on our bucket list, but for her not to swim, but now she's walking at the bottom of the ocean. That's a little intense, right? That's getting out of her comfort zone. But bucket lists like that. It's not just about bucket lists of traveling or this, or really just doing things that are gonna make not just life more fun, but your relationship fun and together. Okay, so does that make sense? What do you think?
Yes, I definitely love it. And actually below we have a document for you to write down your bucket list. On the left will be you, and the right will be your significant other. So that way you'll be able to tell you what are the what are the things that you would like to do as bucket list. I mean, the key is the bucket list doesn't necessarily mean that, man, things are that you really wanted to do before you die. Also, things that what you really wanted to feel or do during the day-to-day time, obviously right now I got one on my bucket list, which is, living the life that you deserve, happily every single day, live with love and passion every single day. And that was a bucket list because it was so far off when I see it, before I give him the, the ring back, because I just couldn't possibly think that, such an intense guy can become so much more joy, right? But again, if I don't put it on the paper, I would not be able to get that done, right? If I don't put it on the paper, he doesn't know that is actually the man that I want. I wouldn't be able to give him the chance to be the person that I want him to be, right? So for you, for you out there, have you actually articulate what kind of man or women do you guys really want with each other? Right, the chances is you will be able to work towards it because grass is greener on the side you water it.
Yes.
However, even if you realize at the end of the day that you guys are not compatible, at least at this moment you already know that that's what you want and that's what he wants, and then you're like, whoa, I didn't know that was that different. Or you'll be like, wow, we actually want the exact same thing. How come we react to things so differently? That's why, again, click the link down below. Make sure that you get that PDF file, so in that way, you guys can write down the bucket list, whether it's things that you want to achieve in the near future or things that you wanted to do it right now, right here. Where are you? What is a happy life for you, right? The minute before you close your eyes and, go meet with God, what is that life really be? Would you be like, oh man, I should have done this, or like, oh man, I have done everything that I possibly could, and I'm living this life with no regret. Which one? That would be question of the day. Which one are you? Are you the one that's like, oh man, I wish I have done this, and this, or man, I'm so glad I have done all these things that I possibly could, and I'm living with no regret.
Yeah, and basically what my baby is teaching you here is essentially, you are not the manager of your circumstances. You are the creator of your life, right? And creating things that how you want to be, how your life wants to be, how you want your life to be, how you want your partner to be. These are things that ultimately meet your own personal, your own needs, emotionally and spiritual needs. And why not? If your partner is truly the right person, they're going to need it. They're going to meet those needs. And likewise, I have the same list as well. And that's why you really find out how compatible you really are in terms of living life together and creating life together. Okay? So, again, guys, we just, 10 secrets on how to have a good marriage. And today was how to, really to have fun and be playful with each other. It's such important to live your life like children in a way, right? And be like children and to have fun with it and to live life. Life is short. You get one shot at life. And then the tip from us to you is, again, you get out of your comfort zone and to really create a bucket list together. A bucket list of not just traveling to places and seeing places, but how are you going to enjoy it? What are the fun things you want to do? What are the playful stuff that you want to do together? And that's very, very important to do. Okay? So, again, thank you very much. If you guys like what you hear here, please hit the like button. So, hit subscribe to our page as well as share this to somebody else you love. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.